Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of April 19th, 2021. Every week we chat about the things parents are talking about, complaining about, and obsessing about right now. I'm Nicole Erdix, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
This week we are complaining about kids and privacy and obsessing about the lost year of the pandemic. We're also taking a couple of breaks for an entertainment discussion and a recommendation roundup. Today we are talking about impossible missions. I'm going to throw this over to Catherine, and Catherine can give you some background as to what we're talking about today.
Yes, so periodically here at the podcast, we get emails or other communications from people who think that they have something that we might like to talk about. And most of the time, we don't.
Because most of the time they reflect a lack of understanding as to what we talk about.
Right, because they'll be about, baby food or running a marathon or, just something that is quite irrelevant. So we get this one, and it read, as I quote, "I'm looking to connect with podcasters and podcast hosts," not sure what the difference is, "like yourself on behalf of my boss. As a Navy SEAL, he had a 100% success rate at 200 plus of the most impossible missions." So we thought, wow, if I had access to a Navy SEAL, what impossible mission would I want him to do? Mine would be get my kid out of bed every morning and into the shower and into the school classroom on time. Because that, my friends, is an impossible mission, or it feels like it most of the time.
It's impossible for ordinary civilians such as yourself, but a Navy SEAL with a good record
Navy SEAL would be able
could get it done.
So I'm just wondering, what impossible mission do you need a Navy SEAL for? Or maybe, you feel that you are already completing impossible missions all the time without a Navy SEAL.
We're lone wolves.
Yeah. So, Terry, do you have a mission for a Navy SEAL should they choose to accept it?
I think sometimes it would be useful to have a SEAL team handy for those things you cannot find. Like, I know it's somewhere in this house. I need a full reconnaissance of the structure to turn up this item, Pretend it's a bomb, okay? Pretend it's something important. It's really just somebody's stuffed animal that they can't live without, or homework. Where is that homework? Or my tax documents, or something.
Yes.
It's here somewhere,
Get it.
Go, find.
Yes.
Yeah. There are also certainly times I would have liked to have sent some strategic reconnaissance over to the schools to find out what exactly was happening and, maybe disappear certain personnel when I was having a dispute. So get your infrared cameras on, go stealthily move through the structure and, eliminate the target.
Yeah.
Is that a possibility? Can you rent a SEAL for that sort of thing?
You don't have to, eliminate them permanently. You just relocate them. Do the SEALs have like a witness protection program? Can they?
It's just, get them out of my kid's hair. Get that bully. Find that bully, adult or child. Yeah. And, suddenly nobody will ever have heard of them.
Yeah, their memory will be wiped from.
There you go. Do SEALs do that? I'm not sure.
I feel like we're moving into science fiction now.
It's probably off book, but, you can negotiate.
Yeah.
I just want a personal assistant. I just need, like, a just somebody who will, I don't know, do all those little things that just are, they have to be done. They take up time, like the cat litter or, I don't know, wiping down the patio chairs or...
You gotta find Navy SEALs with low self-esteem.
You need an elite fighting force for that.
The laundry. Dinner. I need somebody who's available 24/7 at my beck and call.
I think that's a whole nother conversation, but it does seem fairly impossible, doesn't it?
Right.
Oh, gosh. Yes. That's exactly what I need. It's just too much. It's too much these days. I can't handle it. They're going to have, maybe it's the wrong team. Maybe it's not Navy SEAL. What's that other one? The step up from Navy SEAL, the one that's even more intense. Maybe it's a job for
I
them.
thought that was the top of the line, like the Navy SEALs.
Oh, no, there's one more, I think, or at least we know of.
Nicole's going to create a new branch of the service to cook her dinner and do her errands.
Change your cat litter.
Oh, you're just a SEAL. I'm in the special elite Nicole unit.
It's very prestigious.
Seriously.
But top secret, because really you probably don't want to admit to that. But.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But my daughter's room would be number one on that task list. That special assignment would be tackling her bedroom.
Yeah, my daughter's room right now is looking like it could use serious attention.
And that first mission would be to take out all of the empty water bottles in her room. That would be to gather those, to find them and gather them and take them out to the recycling bin. That's the first task in the mission.
Critical mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't complain about my kids' rooms too much because while they are indeed cluttered, they are amateurs compared to me. So even my son who collects receipts is neater about it than I am. So perhaps locating my organizational skills would be a stealth thing for somebody to do because they've been buried. They've been underground for a long time. You're going to have to root it out. You're going to have to interrogate some people to find out what happened to Terry's ability to organize things. It is long gone. It has, been in a cave somewhere in handcuffs for decades.
And I don't know about you guys, but the second part of that mission would be going around and recovering all of the lost cords for plugging in our devices because they just disappear. We've bought so many over the years and I don't know where they go. Like we just always end up with one that is a frayed end to it. It's all twisted. We fight over it.
Yeah.
Who's charging what?
Yes, and my kids will look, well, you have 68% and I only have 12%.
Yes.
Like, well, whose fault is that? I keep mine high up. Like,
exactly.
You just got to go buy a ton of them and have them.
No, they'll still disappear.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And color-coded, though. Like,
yes. You'll save them somewhere, so you'll have them, and then you'll forget where that is.
No, they'll still go.
To send a search party to find them.
They'll still be missing. It'll be... it's just endless.
It's nice to have, like, some sort of elite Secret Service sort of unit that could follow your child digitally and make sure they're not doing anything on the internet and, make sure nobody's doing anything to them to sort of like throw themselves in front of the posts that are going to cause a problem and take them out. Just constantly be vigilant so that you don't have to.
I like it.
Wow. That's great.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of parents would like.
Yeah. Sign me up.
And then, you, the parent, are not the bad guy. It's, well, I'm sorry, but, Norman the SEAL said that this happened. So your personal cybersecurity expert is in charge here, not me.
Yes.
Or refer to conversation prior to this podcast. We need somebody who can do all the background checks for us and investigations.
Oh, yes.
Somebody who can call out, like, wouldn't that have been nice when you were back in the day when you were trying to get, babysitters and daycare for your children and their teachers? Wouldn't it have been nice to know, like, who these people were that were going to be spending time with your kids?
Yeah, just have your personal SEAL unit do the babysitting. Kids won't get away with anything.
There you go.
True.
Eliminate the middleman. Just have them do it.
Those kids will be ship-shape, squared away. No nonsense.
So do you think that your personal SEAL team, like, camps in your backyard? Or do you have to, like, build a hut back there for
They're in a van.
Like
They're in
a
an
barracks?
unmarked van. I'm envisioning them in, like, a van that's, like, half of it's like rigged up with all the technology that they have.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the other half, they've got bunk beds and they're just ready to spring to action.
I like it.
At our beck and call. You don't like, we're not going to set up a seal shed in the backyard next to our she sheds.
It's going to get crowded back there.
I don't know if seals do this, but it'd be great to have like just a team of like white hat hackers at your beck and call who can just, find out things that are threatening, and do things for you, or maybe mess with other people for you, or just, when you know that you've paid this bill, yet you keep getting notices, have somebody just hack into the utility and just mark it as paid.
Awesome.
Or, just when the doctor's charging too much, just go in and knock it down a little bit to a reasonable amount. Or when somebody's not answering your email, do some sort of raid to force them to do so. I don't know.
I'd have them hack into the school system's grade book and just help my son along. Help him pass that one class he's having trouble with.
That could work.
I think there's potential for these impossible missions. We all have them, goodness knows. I would like a little help, however it comes. But apparently the most impossible mission is getting out of this podcast episode. So let's just say that's it for today's round 1. Tune in tomorrow for our entertainment-themed round 2, and later in the week to find out what we're complaining about, obsessing about, and recommending right now. We're always interested in what you have to say, so drop us a comment on our website, our Facebook page, or Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.